Hi everyone, welcome to my chaotic corner of the internet. Let's have a beer. This is the Monday Night Garage Blind Pilot. This is the Monday Night Garage Blind Pirate IPA. Blood Orange IPA. Good stuff. Oh, cheers. Woo! So, this video was actually requested. Somebody requested this in the comments. I will try to find that comment and pop it up here if I can find it. Oh, the reason why we're celebrating today is that my birthday is tomorrow. Or actually, when you see this, it might be my birthday. I don't know how long this video is going to take to edit. But yeah, this video was requested, and it's about how to hide septum jewelry. One of the reasons why the septum piercing is so popular is because it is the easiest to hide. When I got my septum pierced, they actually asked me if I wanted to be able to hide it. I said no, it doesn't matter, and they gave me one that I could hide really easily anyway, so I don't know why they did that. The ring that I was pierced with is the easiest to hide. Let's see if I can find it in here. Oh my god, I have so many pieces! I have a regular hoard in here. The thing with hiding septum piercings is that you really can only do it with a certain kind of jewelry. This one I should be able to pop up there. Yeah, really easy. The ease of it is less dependent on your personal skill and more dependent on the jewelry that you have. So this one, you see how it's like U-shaped, right? Like it's really wide. I'll show you what it looks like up there. Oh no, this wasn't it. Wait. So it turns out that I don't know which one I was pierced with anymore. They all look the same to me. But what I can tell you is that it's based on style. So you see how this one has like these nice small balls and they're kind of far apart on the bottom here. That's important because you want to have enough room to flip it up. Now if you're getting your septum pierced and you know that you're going to need to hide it at some point, you can ask your piercer specifically to give you something that you can hide, and they'll probably give you something like this. You see how it's like nice and wide at the bottom? That's good because that's what you're going to be flipping over your septum. This part of the body is called the septum, that's why it's called a septum piercing. You probably knew that. I have to swing mine back. Yeah. Oh. So you kind of push it up and back, right? Like this motion. You're going to want like a circular barbell like this that has enough space between the balls. I'm flipping you off. It has enough space between the balls that you can easily fit that part. And you do want to get one with balls. You're not going to want to have one that has spikes, for instance. This, you're not going to be able to flip off, at least not comfortably. You also don't want to get something where the balls are too big. Like this one, don't think I'd be able to flip this one up. So it really is dependent on the jewelry itself. But something like this, for instance, you see how the balls are big and it doesn't have a lot of space between them? This one, you're probably not going to be able to flip up. Let me show you a comparison. So this is what I'm talking about with a U shape versus like really circular. You know what I'm saying? You want to find something that's more U-shaped like this one than one that kind of joins at the bottom like this one, right? Another option is to get a retainer, and I know I have a retainer, but I don't know where it is right now, so give me a second, I'm gonna try to find my retainer. This is a retainer. I think this is technically a retainer. It's kind of long, but it'll probably work for our purposes. I know I have these little rectangular retainers, but I have no idea where I put them. Septums get pierced in different places, and some people's get pierced really low, so I'm not sure if it would work as well for them, but for me, I could literally just pop one of those up there and then no one can see it. Well, that feels weird. Whoa. Mine was pierced about 8mm up there, and I know that because when I wear 8mm pieces, they tend to hug right under my nose, but your mileage may vary. So yeah, with something like this, you can probably pop that up there, right? Yeah, okay, so same method. You just kind of gotta push it up and back like that. This one's kind of uncomfortable. Maybe I get used to it. Maybe it's just too long though. Another thing that I've heard of people doing is if you have a circular barbell that doesn't quite fit up there with the balls on it, you could try taking the balls off and putting it up there. Let me show you what I mean. So this one, for instance, this is a plastic circular barbell. Not the best material, but it doesn't have any balls on it, right? So you can just kind of pop it in, and then it should be easy to push back up. That's a good option if you have one that has balls that doesn't seem to quite be going up there. Now the only problem with doing it this way So the balls are kind of what keeps it in place, so there's a very real chance it could pop out, but it's an option. But if you can, I would stick with a circular barbell like this one that has balls that are about the same width, maybe a little bit more, but not too much more than the bar. This one's kind of U-shaped too. And this is 12 gauge. I read somewhere somebody said the 12 gauge ones were harder to pop up there, but I have never had that problem. Alright, one last time. Push back and up. It's getting harder. My nose is like, what are you doing? Oh, there we go. Sometimes what helps, and what I just did, and what I remembered seeing someone else doing, is you can kind of like open your mouth awkwardly, like that, and then it will make it easier to push up too. If your current method isn't working for you, try doing the weird mouth thing, and that should be fine. Oh, that feels like huge credit to people who have to keep them flipped up all day, because that's so uncomfortable to me. I'm sure I get used to it, but man. I hope this was helpful. I hope that you found it informative and interesting. If you did, maybe leave me a like, maybe leave me a comment, maybe even subscribe. I don't know, it's up to you. Have a wonderful day, and once again, cheers to piercings.